Most honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing a first for Victoria, a first for British Columbia, and a first for Canada. This is the first Wisdom Council process to be run in the country. It was developed by a gentleman named Jim Ruff. There he is, he's hiding behind the back. He's been working hard, he's taking pictures of the back. Who facilitated the process today. And he lives in Port Townsend with his wife Jean, and is busy transforming Port Townsend before he takes on the rest of the world. And he'll talk a little bit more about the Wisdom Council process. I'll get things started. So our agenda today is posted over here. You'll get a brief introduction of what Wise Democracy Victoria is, what the Wisdom Council is, who are these people anyway, and no meeting would be worth attending unless there was a little bit of participation. So we have some tables set up over here for a bit of small group work so that you can engage in a conversation with participants in the Wisdom Council, find out what the heck happened, what they're thinking, and as we like to say, get the ripples going out. Because having a few people in a room having a conversation is one thing, but actually making a difference in the world takes a few more conversations than that. So my name is Dan Doherty, and I was one of the conveners. There were about a dozen of us who, for some reason, volunteered to come together and, well, let's put this thing on. And it sounded like a great idea and a powerful way to get information out to the community. And so we proceeded since November to do that. And the result is today, which is the end of the Wisdom Council, the first one, and the beginning of the rest of the process. You'll learn more about that. I'd like to call up George Stranko. Where are you hiding, George? There you are. Please, George is one of the founders of Victoria Wise Democracy, and we'll talk to you a little bit about what we got started.
An exciting time for us because our group of conveners has worked now for about 3.5 months on bringing this group of random selected people together. And it's the first time here in Canada, so it's a wonderful process to be part of. Our part, as far as Wise Democracy, is we're just a group of citizens who are interested in doing what we can to further democracy in our community. And we're a non-profit, non-partisan group of ordinary citizens who felt that here's a process that we can bring to Victoria to introduce to the people and to hopefully set off a sequence of events where we have a series of Wisdom Councils happening every year, and we have an authentic voice of the people, or we the people emerge from this random selection process. And these folks have done their participative duty in a way to a democracy. They've met for a day and a half now, and they'll issue their statement on what they came to conclusion on today, and then they disband. And that's sort of one of the beauties of the system. These folks have made an incredible contribution, and then they get to go home and talk to their friends, and the ripple effect takes off from there. I would like to acknowledge that Denise Savoie, the Member of Parliament for Victoria, is here, and she's been a very keen follower of our project, and it's a wonderful, I think, authentic politician having a view of and interest in what the people have to say. So thank you, Denise, and I appreciate it. And I'd like to recognize Chris Coleman as well, the Victoria Councillor. He's here, and so that's vicious beginning.
I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you, mean everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for